House here. There's a lot going on. We'll try to play catch up. It's been a couple days. Today is Sunday. I believe let's see, September the 29th. Okay. My 49ers, they'll be taking on the Patriots. 1 and 2. I feel like they should get to 500. They should win today. The game's at home. So yeah, I'm pulling for him. But here's the odd thing about that. I'm also pulling for the coach over there in New England, OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo. Oh, is it Mayo? I know it's Mayo. Don't quote me on that. But I know he did a stint with the Patriots. And even in college, I just remember that name and his play style. I just was a fan. But neither here nor there, I'm pulling for him as well. He is black. Neither here nor there. Still pulling for the Niners, though, overall, But also in other news, we're going to stick with current events. Okay, but that's that. Before my phone, my tablet rather, before it dies, let's see if I can pull up something real quick. I don't know if you hear that. It's Lillian. I got her out here. Can you see her? What you doing, Mom? Okay. I had it as a screenshot. There it is. So this is mayor of a small city, I believe, in Michigan. His name is Amir Khalid. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear so our expectations are realistic. President Trump and I may not agree on everything, but I know he is a man of principles. Though it's looking good, he may or may not win the election and be the 47th president of the United States. But I believe he is the right choice for this critical time. I'll not regret my decision, no matter what the outcome would be, and I'm ready to face the consequences. For this, and for many other reasons, I announce my support and endorsement for the former and hopefully the next president of the United States, Donald Trump. Now let the caravan begin its journey. This is just the starting point. Amir Khalid. The city is Hamtramck City. Okay, and he's the mayor, Amir Khalid. I went over that. He's Muslim. Yeah. Then when you factor in what's going over there with Gaza and what's going over there on the Gaza Strip with the Hezbollah in Israel, okay, you see what's going on, okay? And then you have to ask yourself, because also what took place is you had Kamala Harris go down to the border for the first time in over 3 years. Last time she went was, I believe, June of 2021. Somebody fact check me. That's a big thing now, fact checking. Here it is, this past Friday. She goes down there for they say it's about 20 minutes, give or take. Pretty much a photo op. Why hasn't she done it? That's the question that keeps reigning prominent throughout this election. Why hadn't she already done it? Why hasn't she done it? Anyway, she goes down there for a photo op. Okay. She also meets with Zelensky. Okay. Now, if you can't tell, I've already said this. You can't tell that vast difference between teleprompter Kamala and well-rehearsed Kamala and off-the-cuff Kamala. It's just it's very noticeable. It's hard to not notice unless you're really deep in the brainwashing. If you're really deep in the brainwashing, then you get a pass. But if you're, I like to use this, you guys know, isolated critical thinker, you listen to Kamala when she's off the cuff and not reading a teleprompter, and you can't follow her. She's not asking questions. Anyway, she meets with Zelensky. She reads her teleprompter and immediately exits. Takes no questions. Then on the contrast, Zelensky goes to Trump Tower. Zelensky goes to Trump Tower. And the thing is, you have to just look with your eyes and see what looks more president. Who do they respect? Even the other world leader, add Zelensky in there. Who do they respect? Who the other world leaders are going to respect? And I liked how even RFK Jr. doted on this, how Trump never wavered about his position, not picking sides or anything like. It just has to stop. All while Zelensky is right there. On the other side, you got, who's that? Governor Shapiro signing, while Zelensky's there, signing bombs that's going to be dropped in Russia or whatnot. It's part of this proxy war that America is in. You know? So here, one side is saying stop, other side is signing bombs. Come on, what do your eyes tell you, man? What do your eyes tell you this country needs if you still hoping that America, like Trump says, can be great again? But I'm telling you, with all these countries backing out of the U.S. dollar, I was speaking on that for a while, man. It's just now, folks are just now starting to, what? Yeah, but inflation will do that to you. It'll have you trying to figure out what the hell is going on in the world. Yeah. I said this year, remember, about 2 years, 3 years, when gas prices really skyrocket. And I said, man, this is not the end of it. This is just the start. It's going to now happen with food. And here we are. Again, I don't know if you're into politics or into that kind of thing. You know, I'm outside of the box looking in, neither Democrat nor Republican. But if you're all America, patriotic, the choice is very simple. You know, I'm a black man and I'm telling you this. The choice is very simple. It's Donald J. Trump. Now, if you're for all the colors of the rainbow, I have to be incognito. If you're for all the colors in the rainbow and men going in women's restrooms and women, I guess, going in, if you're for all the tomfoolery, yeah, go. And wide open borders. Another thing you could see is they're doing construction out here. Another thing you could see is that even though the Democrats are in power, and when I say in power, meaning a Democrat holds the highest office, you could see how there are whistleblowers that still come out and say, no, I know that Kamala and they want to say this, but no, this is actually, I mean, they release the numbers about the criminals and rapists that have come into this country, and if it doesn't make the hairs stand up on the back of your neck, I don't know what will. Trump won in 2016, they say when he came down the escalator. And he stood, what was he talking about? The border. The infiltration, if you will, the invasion that is happening at the border. Now, because he had fixed it, 2020 came and, he really couldn't, pandemic. But if he would have just stuck with economy, just look what I done, but it was just, they bombarded him. We all know it. We see it. Now, I used to be a never Trumper, but now, like Reagan said, used to be a Democrat, but now Republican. Well, what's the difference? Well, now I have my eyes open. Now I have before it was just off of hopes and emotions. See, and that's the Democratic Party, just bait you with emotions. But when he came down that escalator, he was running off of trying to stop the invasion at the border. He fixed it. Booming economy by every metric. And by every metric, and you could take whatever, what's the word I'm looking for? Race, it don't matter. Increase in employment. I could just speak for the black, the highest employment first of all, I'm flipping that. The lowest unemployment amongst blacks. And by every metric, the lowest. I'm talking, it don't matter if you're Asian, the lowest, they have the lowest unemployment. Chinese, Japanese, lowest. African, lowest. Okay? Guatemala, lowest. Okay? No matter who you were, okay? By every metric, this is under Trump's presidency, everybody had the lowest unemployment rate. Everybody was working. Everybody had money in their pocket. If you're denying that even today, right now, if right now today you're saying things are better right now than they were under Trump's administration, the brainwashing is complete for you. But going back to what I was saying about the invasion, 2020 couldn't, hammer it home. He fixed the problem. But guess what? They undid the problem. And guess what? Folks are feeling it. You go talk to some of the folks that have lost loved ones. I'll just leave it at that. Due to this invasion. How can you have a country if you have no borders? How could you have a country if you just let anybody in? You don't have no vetting system, no filtering, how? What's going on? Again, I'm just on the outside looking in. It's just logic here. There just comes a certain point where you stop operating out of emotions and you start using logic and common sense. And so, what I feel, Trump just got a huge ovation there too when he went to the Alabama-Georgia game. Oh my goodness. Huge. Crazy. Okay, the people love him. He's a man of the people. I always say, Kamala Harris, the media. Donald J. Trump, the people. That's simple, But because of the degradation of things the past 4 years, I can't. If he loses, it's going to be for a fact that they cheated. Again. Stay tuned. I'll be back with another video probably by the end of the day. We'll see how those Niners do, and maybe check in on the rest of the NFL. Leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe. House out.